I just wanna know how long.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Dave back from Anger Box with my sidekick, Jimmy.
Hi, this is Jimmy.
And today, guys, we have from Four Against All, the bass player extraordinaire, Mike Kessell. Give it up, everybody.
Woo!
Please hear
all the
clapping.
applause
Thank
in the
you.
background.
Applause.
Nice.
The last guys don't scare nobody with clap back there. You guys gotta clap. All right, yeah, we got a little audience.
Yeah, we have a great audience tonight.
Live studio audience.
Wonderful audience.
So you're holding down the rhythm and the low end. I appreciate having a bass player on tonight because as a fellow bass player, we share a connection that just guitar players just don't understand.
They don't.
And it goes with drummers too. Once a bass player's in tune with the drummer, it really don't matter who else is in the band.
Yep. Gotta hold it down.
So what's things been like with you during the COVID experience? Where are you at now with music? What else is going on in your life?
Well, with COVID and stuff, of course, like everybody else, it just has held us up for a few months. Then back in like June, we got together, started really like practicing and learning new songs with the cover band more than anything. And then just trying to prepare for other gigs, whatever's going to be coming up. No one really knows yet, so still trying to do the original thing too on the side, play with other people here and there, but trying to keep as busy as possible.
You got an original project now?
Yeah, I still have a couple of guys from old people from Shadowburn and a couple other people. Well, Chris being one of them. Actually, Derek's one of them now. Blue Sky Alibi.
Okay.
Nothing serious, just getting together, writing songs, getting our aggressions out and shit that's bothering us and writing that and putting it all together.
I've got something I want to bring up. And this just might be coincidence. It might be, the way things play out. But as long as I've known you, you've always been in a girl-fronted band, whether it was Candyman with Triple Lindy, Gentile and Transcending, Nikki and Shadowburn, and Chelsea and Blue Sky and Four Against All. Tell me why you always stand behind a woman.
Well, the dogs agree.
The dogs do it.
Who let the dogs out?
That just
How cheesy is that?
Look what happens when you bring up the bitches.
it just kind of happened that way. The first singer for Triple Lindy was a guy, but he moved away. Candy kind of took over after that, but just really opportunity. I think in this area we got a lot more female singers than a lot of other areas too, and everything just kind of fell into place. Whenever I kind of like didn't form a lot of these bands, I just joined them, and they already had female leads and stuff set up. So just kind of like a coincidence more than anything. But I bet. Yeah.
We're gonna hear.
Well, this is some stuff from the Shadowburn album we've been working on for a long time, and been working with an old friend of mine, Jason Ackerman. He lives in Myersdale.
I know Jay. What's up, Jay?
Yeah, he's helping us mix and master stuff, and just some samples and stuff that isn't really
Say hi to
completely
Nikki,
mastered
too.
yet.
Nikki, you can come on the show, too.
Yeah, Nikki's part of this one. But these are all ones we're going to be playing is Shadowburn stuff, all original.
Okay.
And we're going to try to debut the album as soon as it gets done. I mean, it's been like...
Who did the recording?
We actually did it in Nikki's basement. The scratch tracks, recorded the scratch tracks in the basement, and then we sent everything up to Jason, and he's kind of mixing, mastering stuff down and getting it all together for us. Yeah,
Jason's pretty good.
Yeah, he that's pretty much all he does on the side now. I mean, he used to play, but he's really kind of working at it. And then we kind of ran into each other in the hospital one day last year, and he was telling me that he was doing all this stuff, and I just sent him his stuff, and he's...
Does the studio have a name?
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of it.
We'll figure it out. We'll shout you out.
I think it had a cuss word in it.
Oh, good. You're allowed to cuss here. Just no drugs or politics.
Yeah, he He's got a name, but I'm sorry, Jason, I can't remember it right now. I know he texted me one time what it was.
Well, Jason, it sounds good, man. What you've done so far.
Yeah, he worked well with us. It took him about
And
a
to
month.
you guys too. It sounds good.
Thank you. Yeah,
What's the song called?
Rat Race.
Is it about like literally rat race?
Yeah, it's just some stuff that was bothering Nikki one day when we were down in the basement trying to write. She can write lyrics on the dime, man.
I've always thought she was super talented.
She is really good, really good. Yeah. This one's real. All the tracks on this are real drums. Yeah, like Nikki's husband built like a little sound room just specifically for the drums, and he did it in the basement. Yeah, Bubs. Yeah, he's real good too. But he built like this little thing in his basement and stuff like that, and it actually sounded pretty pure.
Yes, it sounds very. All the production I do is in MIDI.
Yep.
And Chris plays just hit the the notes and stuff.
Yeah.
He still plays it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Oh
but,
yeah.
But yeah, I've never done a real drum kit. But this sounds really good.
Yeah. Yep, thanks.
Shout out to you, Jay. Give
that
this
shout
one,
out
Jay,
properly.
Jay and the Shadowburn. This is so good. Cheers on the social.
You know, whenever I talk to people about you, not that I try to talk about you too much, but whenever I do talk to people about you, a lot of people refer to you as that big guy with some really cool tattoos.
Yeah. Well, it might be because I don't really talk much, to be honest. But
That's just how you stand out. The big guy that plays bass has a bunch of tattoos.
yeah.
Talk to me about some of your ink, man. You've always thought your tattoos were very well done.
Well, yeah. Will from Independence done all of them.
I've seen so much of Will's work.
Yeah.
He's fucking incredible.
Yeah, he and I, we used to hang out a lot. And we met like about 20 years ago or so, and so we just kind of started tattooing me, and then he drew some freestyle. I drew some.
You're pretty exclusive to Will.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny when you get a good tattoo guy, you stay with him.
Well, yeah, you have to, man.
You do.
Yeah.
Tip your tattoo guys too. Tip your tattoo guy.
But yeah, he's real good, and
Hey, Dave.
we hung out a lot.
Why don't you have any tattoos?
Because I'm scared of needles.
You don't have any?
Is that it?
Well, that's
You know,
right.
Dude,
I'm scared
I always
to death
wonder,
of needles.
why don't you have any tattoos?
That's why, man. Or I'd probably have my. I'd love to be sleep.
It's addicting. Once you start,
Yeah.
you don't get more.
It
I'm
is.
fucking chicken shit, man.
Yeah.
So, Four Against All's actively gigging.
Yeah.
What you guys got coming up here in the future? You mentioned maybe a New Year's show?
Yeah, we got New Year's Eve at Lash Balls.
Props
And,
to Lash Balls for
yeah,
still having bands through the COVID.
Yeah, he really helps everybody out. He's been helping everybody out all summer. Well, ever since he's been doing bands too, he treats people real well.
Yes, he does.
And we only have one other gig, and that's at the pizza place, the Hometown Pizza or whatever.
Yeah, we were up there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I haven't been there yet.
Treat you good too.
Yeah.
They're nice people up there.
But yeah, we got just that one coming up Saturday, and then New Year's, and that's it.
What's nice at that Fenzel place, while you're playing, when you're set up, we get hot when we play. The lights are
Yeah.
on. We're trying to put on a good show. It gets hot up there. Well, they have this side door. They just kind of take the hell off while we're playing.
Wide open.
So
Neat.
that fresh air is coming right in on the band. It's really nice. Don't change that. It's great for the band.
Yes,
Of course,
it
it's
is.
getting a lot colder than it
I bet
was
you it's
that
still
day.
nice. You get done playing and walking right into that fresh air.
Yeah, when you
it's
work up
gotta
a
be
big
good.
sweat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
So, Dave kind of has a segment he likes to take control of here. So, Dave,
It's a segment called "Look What We Found," and actually, we really haven't started because we're still looking to put these bands on, but unsigned bands who have originals. So, is there someone you have in mind, Mike?
Yeah.
Are you somebody you want to shout out?
Yeah, I do. There's a guy that I met while I was with Shadowburn. We were playing original gigs in like PA, like Pittsburgh and DC and Baltimore and all that. We ran into this band. Amazing bass player, one of the best bass players I've ever seen, ever, professional, anyone. He actually plays with the dudes that are left over from Rusted Root now. His name's Kent Tonkin, and the band you gotta check out is called Lies Inc. And they're just, yeah, I
where are they
don't.
based out of?
They were based. He lives up by in PA. where all the shopping centers and stuff are at up there. No, it's starts with A, I think. Somewhere around there.
Some town.
Yeah, some town in
PA.
PA. Jeez, I can't think tonight. But I don't even. Altoona.
There we go.
that's
There we
it,
go.
Altoona.
See Pat
Yeah.
chime in
Yeah,
every
he's
once in a
good.
while.
But yeah, he. I don't even know if they I don't even know if they still really play. But man, they are something
Do they have
special.
some stuff recorded online we could probably
They do. You can look them up. They still have their Facebook page with all their recordings on it, and you got to look them up, man. They're so awesome. I'd love to get them down here and do this.
Contacts for anybody in the band?
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
talk to Kent a
You'll
good
have
bit.
to forward us some info. Maybe we can work something out.
Yeah. Bring 'em
Yeah,
down.
he's
Altuna's
got,
not that far away. We can work this out.
He would probably be interested. I mean, and plus he's very, very smart.
Our social audience would love to hear his.
He's definitely got some good information, good stories. I mean, he's really good. But those guys, you got to check them out. They're one of my favorites.
Who else locally in the local music scene, tri-state area? Who do you want to see on the show?
On this show,
Yeah, call somebody out.
Call someone out that we can bring right on.
I want to see Chris Spiker on the show.
You know, it's funny you say that because he's in the band with us.
And he's right off camera.
And we're
He's heard
having a
that.
hell of a time getting our own drummer to be on the show. So if you guys could please blow his Facebook up, blow his phone up, and tell him he needs to support his own band.
I mean, I
we
know
would
most of the
really
stories,
appreciate
but
that.
sure
We
other
could
people
do
like
the
to
show
hear 'em.
without him. We could do it. We could just say it all and
Yeah.
put all the dirty laundry out there for everybody to hear.
But I'd like to. Well, another guy's a guy that you're going to have on's Mike Dennis. He's got a lot of experience and made it pretty far for the area.
Definitely, we got to cover some cool content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Davey Miller's still around, you guys need to try to look him up somehow. I don't even know if he's still around the area, but he's a really good bass
I know
player.
you're talking. Doesn't he play acoustic stuff too?
From Romney area?
Nah, he was from Ellerslie. He played in Quid Pro Quo with Malik and them back in the day.
yeah.
Shout out to my
He's a
buddy
god,
Johnny.
man. He is-
Malik, if you're
He is
watching, brother.
good.
He's one of he's one of the
Where
ones
the
that
hell is
inspired
he?
my style. Like how I play now. Like he's one of the ones that inspired me when I was younger.
We recorded a show with Chucky today, and back one of the first bands I was in was called Diddley Squat back in the day, and we recorded an album which was terrible. But anyways, we went to a studio to record, and it was the same studio that Quid Pro Quo recorded in, and we were there right after them. And first time I was ever in a studio. So as soon as we get there, and we were so unprepared. We get in there,
Imagine that.
and the guy that's recording his name is Ryan Adams. Shout out to you.
Oh, Ryan. I know Ryan.
He was recording it. He's like, "Let me play this
Ryan.
band. I just got done recording," and he played Quid Pro Quo, and we were like,
Yeah, right.
"We gotta go home. We're not ready.
Yeah.
We gotta go home."
Those guys owned the Warped Tour back in the day when the Warped Tour was good.
Man,
Like,
they're good.
yeah,
Hey,
it did.
speaking of Quid Pro Quo, Johnny Malik is a brother of mine.
We need to get Johnny on the
if you
show.
watch it,
Malik could be another one.
you want to come get on the show and send me some of that Quid Pro Quo sweet. Bring it down, man. So hit me up, brother.
I think if they did a reunion show somewhere locally, it would be huge.
I'd be there.
It would
They
be
were so good.
huge.
They were so good.
Oh my gosh.
Joby. And,
Joby, yeah.
yeah.
Chad. Was Miller on the turntables or whatever?
They had a guy on.
Yeah. Then he left. Yeah.
I can't remember. It's been
It's been a long time. Yeah. But, yeah, those guys were. They kind of like inspired me to write.
Light a
back
little
in the
fire
day.
there.
Yeah.
Man, definitely.
But yeah. I got another one. Another song. there,
Play us
too.
another tune, Mike.
Here another. Here's some more Shadowburn.
Now that you've got the Studio 3 set up, which we're in Anger Production Studio today. And, wow. Patrick Vista here. Anyways, third setup. Any suggestions for the show? Any questions you want to ask us? Anything we could shoot the shit on?
I don't really have any questions. I mean, I think you guys are doing pretty good with this stuff. It's nice to see this happen locally, especially for bands. We really don't have much going on like this around here. Everything's going online, Facebook Live, whatever, podcasts. But I think you guys should keep doing what you're doing. It's nice that you learn. I know you got your notebook, doing a little bit of homework. It's one of the reasons I asked, because I saw the first one and with Nick, and that's why I asked him on, because you guys are kind of like not really fucking around too much, and you're doing good things.
Yeah, I want to keep it interesting for everybody to watch. Maybe there's a point here soon we can get it to a point where we can take it live, take it wherever we need to go. I hope we can get there with it. And at that point, anytime you see us out, you're going to be on camera.
Cameras are everywhere.
Right now, we want to get a lot of the local musicians' feel on this. Bring them on, talk about some venues, local, talk about some different businesses that help bands, talk about musicians, producers.
And we don't make no money, guys. Our YouTube channel is not monetized.
If you want to donate, we'll take donations, but there's no money here.
Yes, me and Jimmy's doing this on our own for the local scene because we love music, and we're trying to, for our time, trying to be different and expand.
No, it's cool.
Expand it.
It's good. It's a good thing. Need to have that happen.
This track is pretty fucking heavy.
Yeah,
I like it.
There's someone here.
Wow.
We got a lot heavier as the time went on. Actually, there's 6 or 7 songs for a third album that we're still going to work on later on.
Nikki,
heavier than this.
She's got this real clean, clear voice, and then when she growls, it's like, it's good.
Yeah, she worked on that a lot back.
Makes me want to get a new set of studio monitors.
Oh, yours sound good too. Like your angle box stuff and all that.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
It's good, especially doing it out of your house, man. That's a lot of work.
And I think we learned though, because a lot of times, man, I don't know if you guys did. We'll fix it in the mix, or we'll do this, or it won't matter.
Yeah,
we learned.
Yeah, we learned that. We learned the hard way too. I mean,
so our next CP, look out. Cheers, guys, on the social. With
Mike,
Kessell.
thanks for being on tonight.
Yes, Mike, I didn't mean to cut you off. What was you saying there?
what about what?
Oh, okay, maybe it wasn't. But here on the social, guys, cheers. You're listening to Shadowburn.
Thank you.